y'all. Ding! Hello, welcome back to a brand new bullet journal video here on my channel. I'm holding it backwards. Hashtag, ow, I bent my nail. Hashtag Bujo. How the heck is it June already? I say this every month, but June? What? Seriously? Guys, I cut my hair, what do we think? I really mean I cut my hair. I took some scissors and trimmed it. It doesn't look very layered. It looks more full and alive though. Looking fresh, no more split ends. Also, what do you guys think of me here and the footage here or wherever, whichever way it's gonna be? Which way is this gonna be? So we can chat a little bit more, but also satisfy the needs of those who like to get right into it. So we're kind of doing both. I post a bullet journal spread every single month. For those of you who have been here a while, you probably know that. But for those of you who are new, if you want to join the family and never miss out on those, my DIYs, artsy crafty videos, please click the red subscribe button below and also turn bell notifications on so you never miss a video. I think I said that twice. Don't miss the videos, please. This month, I really wanted to use pink. So I decided to doodle some cute watermelons this month and do a pink and green and black color scheme. Exactly like this. Okay, so apparently this is my cat Leo's way of telling me that I have had way too much screen time, so it's time to get into just the voiceover and no more of this half and half intro stuff where I didn't even know what side of the screen the drawing was going to be. Anyway, so a random fact and probably unpopular opinion is that my cat has just now walked into the room to find me. Hi, Leo. Oh my gosh, he heard me talking about him, I think. So as I was saying, watermelon. I don't really care for it, and most people love it or they are always eating it. I just hardly ever eat it. It's not one of those foods that I absolutely despise, like onions or garlic, and those are two things that most people like as well. But it's just something I never personally buy or actually like love to eat. It's just something that really doesn't have much of a taste, and I enjoy other fruits a lot more. But I didn't want to be negative here. I think they're really cute, and you know, if I had to eat it, I would definitely eat it. It's not bad or anything. It's just like I never pick it. So what about you guys? Name fruits that you love or ones that you don't really care for in the comment section below. Some of my absolute favorite fruits: strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, mangoes. Super good. Bless you. By the way, if you happen to enjoy my bullet journal videos and you want to see more, please give this video a thumbs up. I'll keep posting them every month as long as you guys are interested. I thought that it was pretty self-explanatory, so no need to really explain what I did, but if you want to know the products that I use, the pens and markers, I'll link them below in the description so you can know exactly what I had worked with. I actually think that this is one of my absolute favorite pages that I've done so far in a bullet journal. I also liked my March succulents a lot and my January snow globe. Now let's move on to the next page. I do this every single month, but I do switch up the style a little bit and the font for the title or the header. I used to use a ruler because I was really scared that I wouldn't be able to make straight lines. You know what, guys? Don't ever worry about that. Just do it. Just follow the dots, that's why they're there. Seriously, I'm so bad at straight lines and I am doing it, and it just takes practice and confidence and patience. You have to go really, really slow when you do this until you get the hang of it. So anyway, I did the standard box grid in my phone. I did not turn the text tone off. Standard box grid. And then for the top, I thought it would be cool where you write the days of the week where I am. To do half circles for watermelon shapes, and then I'm writing the days Sunday, Monday through Saturday in pink marker. And I did the watermelon rind the same as I did on the previous page with the two different greens alternating like so. Then I filled in all the numbers. Make sure that you look at a calendar for this so you don't mess up. I just used the one on my iPhone that is shattered, by the way. I've mentioned this in like my past 2 videos. But yeah, I have to get a new iPhone, so let me know which is best. I have a 6 and I've had this for about 3 years. So, I mean, it was about time I got a new one anyway, but let me know if the 7, 8, or X is your favorite. And you may have peeped that I'm going going to New York for a bachelorette party. At the top of this next page here, I'm writing video ideas, as you can see. And I'm decorating this with, of course, a little watermelon doodle and then 2 green lines with those colors that I've been using. And then for the bullet points, I am doing watermelon seeds, so kind of a teardrop shape. Draw them on the side of the page all the way down. And then I don't want to disclose all my secretive video ideas, so I'm just giving you guys a sneak peek of one, which is a DIY fairy garden I filmed last week, but it's gonna go up sometime next week hopefully, because I wanted to get this bullet journal one up before June was too far in. I didn't need an entire page for video ideas. I write pretty small anyway, so on the other side of this, I did an around the house to-do list. I just put a few things that I could remember off the top of my head, like filling the bird feeder, organizing all the clothes in my closet. I still have to do that. And I do want to get a computer desk for our office so I can finally put my desktop up. I keep working on my laptop. Another thing I do every single month in my bullet journals is a weekly spread. And if you guys are new here, I do a really simplistic layout for this because, let's be honest, I do not spend a ton of time doing my bullet journal layouts because they do take so much time even when I do them really simplistic like this, and I just feel like if I'm spending hours and hours on making my layouts, then I'm not actually accomplishing anything else, if that makes sense. That's why I wasn't into planning for a really long time. Since the first week is only Friday and Saturday, I decided to combine these 9 days instead of just putting 2 on one and 7 on the next page, just to save some space. So I wrote every single day of the week, outlined it with fine liner, and then I did some little watermelon seed details, and I wrote like the first, the second, the third. On the next few pages, so this one on the back will be week 3, then week 4, and finally week 5. I'm not gonna fill those out right now because I am kind of crunched for time at the moment. But on the next page, this is something really cool that I want you guys to get involved with if you are interested. So a lot of you probably know that this Instagram followers control my blank trend is going around, and I want to do it. Let me know in the comment section below if you want me to have you guys control my life in general, a drawing, a DIY, anything. I decided to include this in my bullet journal, 1, to tell you guys who don't know what my Instagram is or aren't following me on there to go check me out and follow me possibly, and 2, if you don't have Instagram, this is a great way for you guys to at least be included in the video somewhat. I'll probably put this up next week. My Instagram is @SarahLynT. Another thing I've been liking lately are collection pages. I did one last month where I did my May favorites. So this month I thought I'd do happy thoughts, which is really easy and inspirational. Here's a couple of my happiest thoughts right now. I drew quite a few of the little seed bullet points, but there's definitely room for more if I want to fill this to the brim. And then on this page, I am doing something new that I haven't tried before. So this is a brain dump, and I thought that it would be great for me to get my thoughts out because last month, or actually it was a couple weeks ago, I mentioned this in my talking video where I did the response to Shane and Graveyard Girl, aka Bunny. If you guys haven't seen that video, you can watch it. It's really long, but it's essentially was a brain dump. It was a bunch of thoughts that I had had on my mind for months and months and months that I needed to get off my chest to make me feel better, and I wanted to share with you guys because I know that there had to have been some of you who were going through the exact same things or very similar things, and I was right. I'm so happy that I posted that video even though I was really nervous. But basically I talked about this in that video, that I was getting really bad anxiety. That anxiety that I was experiencing stemmed from a couple things, mainly traveling alone, which is something, you know, that I don't necessarily enjoy ever, but the last time that it happened, I had a really bad experience and I didn't feel well, and that's the other main reason I was nervous. I was making myself really nervous that I could potentially get motion sickness on the plane, because I do get it in cars if I read, so I can't read in cars, and I get it on boats if I read and, you know, haven't eaten or drank enough before. So this page essentially is just to get everything off your mind around the subject, try and make yourself feel better, but also kind of write down things that you might be scared of. And I think that it's really fitting that this page is next to the happy thoughts page, so I can look at both and really make myself feel better. A brain dump also doesn't necessarily have to be things that you're afraid of. It can be anything that you're thinking of, things that you need to get done, plans that you have for the future, really anything. And I do want to share with you guys really quickly this doodle that I was working on a couple weeks ago when I was on the flight and was really nervous. Something good did come out of it. I did this. Don't forget to head on over to my Instagram if you want to be a part of one of my upcoming videos where you guys can choose what happens with my art piece or whatever, any part of my life. I also have a fairy garden and a squishy kit coming up very soon as well, so I hope to see you back here for all the upcoming uploads. If you're interested in seeing even more of my videos, I'll post a couple cool ones right here and in the iCard. Have a great rest of the day, and thank you for watching. Bye! Floofy! Hashtag Bujo. Welcome back to a brand new vlog. That's a wrap.